He's the new enemy.
He used to love
You
Mighty
final
Max.
enemy,
I mean,
you must
the
defeat
game was awesome.
yourself.
I mean, he is in the Two Thrones.
Spoilers.
Spoilers, kind of.
The Prince of Persia is in a Prince of Persia game.
Well, no,
That
that he's
sounds fake.
not that he's an enemy, kind of. God damn it! I forget what that deal is. Do it for me, Farah.
What is your D?
Dude, what is so uncool? God damn it.
If you had picked up that sparkly that you didn't want to pick up earlier, you'd have.
That's
an
because I was
extra full
dying
one.
trying to get
You'd
it.
have an extra full one right
I
now.
would have
Remind
lost
me.
that a while ago.
What is the red dealie on the right?
That is
her.
Farah's health bar.
She can die.
Okay.
It used to happen to me a lot in the fight we did before against his dad.
I mean, that would make sense, I suppose, because she's got a bow. And it's a bow.
You
Yeah.
could, let's face it, you could have put 2 and 2 together there, but you weren't feeling, you weren't doing it.
You weren't
It's
feeling it.
let down everyone.
Red is colour of bad things. Is far a bad thing?
No, but she
Yes.
wears red. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get your...
I was just going,
Get your logic out of here.
Sucking everybody up into my knife. All the prostitutes.
Are they, or are they like
Concubines.
dancers?
Sorry, concubines.
Oh, are they even that? I thought they were just like, here's the
They may have just
sexy
been
dancers.
belly dance.
Well, they all look the same.
Oh, you what?
Self-burn. Those are
That
rare.
did not work. Just to get it in before, because you know it's coming from everyone else.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
I missed it.
Well,
That was all on you.
I made my choice.
Now you gotta line it.
I'm lining the filth. Kablamsy whamsies with my sword.
Just like, I'm gonna go get Farah.
No.
I'm just going this way. Farah's just gonna stand there like a lamb.
So why doesn't she have a health bar now?
Because
She's
she's
not
not
been
being
hit yet because she's stun locked the enemy.
Gotcha.
Thanks, Farah.
Good job, Farah.
You're doing it. I like you a lot. You're good.
You're pretty good. Why did I start talking about the mechanism?
Because Prince of Persia?
Because
I lose track of the routes our conversations take when
Yeah.
we do these.
Yeah.
I must have had a point I was going to, and then I had to explain the mechanism.
And so, right, when we get to the group chat, when I'm editing this afterwards, I will...
Oh!
Wow!
Oh,
Should have rewound that.
no, man.
Sorry,
no, man.
Remix!
Rewound.
She's too tough. I can't defeat that. I'm going to slow down time.
But no, like,
Jeez,
when I'm doing editing on these, and I'm in the group chat and explaining all the references we each make to one another,
Yeah.
everybody goes, did I say that?
Yeah, everyone forgets.
What?
I
Everyone
forget
forgets.
a lot of what I say.
Yeah, me too. And then I
But then
think,
you watch
oh,
it
why
back
am
and
I-
it's like,
why did I
yeah.
say that?
Oh, I remember that now. What I love is, I think there was some time in, I want to say, Philosopher's Stone, where something happens in the game and I make a dumb pun a millisecond before me in the game makes it. And I'm like, oh, okay
I
then.
made a dumb pun.
I agree with that guy I am.
You agree with your pun?
Good job, me.
Yeah.
I think it's fun because watching them back, I get to hear all the jokes.
This is water, isn't it? No, it's not.
No, that's dust.
Oh, I thought it was water.
It looked like water.
I see you looking at that. We should probably do something with that soon.
What?
The sands of time that you're
Oh,
looking
the time. Yeah, we should call it soon. Maybe another 15 years?
Yeah, call it that. Welcome back to Audio Track.
Yeah.
Now with 50% less music.
I'm looking at the sands of time, and it tells me that my time is near. We have to find these ridiculous code words of talking about what time it is when
Have
we're
you-
playing this.
Have you seen any of like when the best friends are
Oh, I
filming?
need to do that move.
The best friends have like sign language for
Yeah.
when they're recording.
Sometimes you can tell.
Because I know,
I know you can't see them, but there are little tells with
They-
what they say sometimes.
well, it's not even what they say. Like they did a couple of videos with Facecam, and
Like 2 shitstorm
yeah, but
ones.
there's things like you can see them going like pointing left, go through the door, and it's like okay, presumably they're always doing this.
I'll start from here next time.
but presumably they've also got things like stop the video, keep doing this or whatever.
Sometimes
Actually,
it's
because
just,
usually they just
What
outright
happened to
say
her
it.
head?
We'll never know.
Hey.
Sup?
Yeah.
I will know because I'll see it in post and do it in super slow motion again. And the caption will be literally nothing.
Nothing. You're crazy.
And he was
And just photo in the purple.
the thing from the other thing.
Yeah.
What is it? Oh!
I just remembered something that I was gonna say, which was directly related to the purple thing. Is why I started talking about the extended editions of Lord of the Rings.
Okay, was that started in another video?
That was
Yes.
started 2 hours ago.
As in the other thing.
Come on, Prince.
No, you don't want to rewind this?
Nah, it's fine.
It's okay.
I meant to do that.
It's still good. It's still good.
Broke his legs, but it's fine.
Oh, is this
Smashed
that
his
bit
spine.
from... It's that bit from Jet Set Radio!
Oh, I love that bit.
The sewage tower? I
Gotta
hate
get all.
that.
Oh, I love it.
Ah,
Gotta get
ah.
all the way up.
This door is
closed.
Yeah, get to the top of the sewage tower. Get the mixtape.
This
I
door-
hate it.
This door is
Yeah.
closed. Oh, she's going to open it. Is she going to open it? No, those are enemies.
Oh, it's not far. It's not far.
Oh,
Hello,
Oh.
darkness, my old friend. That's getting really close. Okay, well
Well, this is an impasse.
here I go again.
Here we go. Here we go.
I actually take damage from that as well.
didn't you?
I did a little bit, I think.
I was gonna say, because you were at full health when we came into this room.
I was not.
I saw it.
You were when you got hit by the thing.
Oh, okay, yeah. Which, you know. Maybe stand on the thing, Farah? Well, that might have been an idea. Maybe stand on the bottom? No?
Do a flip.
Not, don't. You're not
Go
going?
go grab another drink of water, maybe.
I wonder if it's an audio cue of tick 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 tick.
Probably. There is another game we are playing and Connor is screaming blue murder at this game. What do I have to do? Get there before the ticking stops.
Is it WWE?
Yeah.
That famous ticking talk 3 count.
What does this button do? Oh, okay. I think I. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Oh.
Here we go. I see.
Oh ho ho!
She couldn't have pushed that.
Get in there. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
This is like that.
Oh, she's gone. She's vanished.
This is actually something they do in Fatal
Trapper.
Frame 3. This is like Night Trap would have done.
There we go. I got it.
Oh,
Game is
good
ruined.
job. What a good job.
This game is ruined.
One of my favourite Let's Play moments is a channel, Zach the Lego Maniac. He hasn't updated for years and years, and I'm so sad. And he did Night Trap. And he aced Night Trap. And at the end, Dana Plato walks through one of the traps and says, looks at the camera and is like, "You wouldn't." And Zach says, "Oh, I'm sorry, you're confusing me with someone who's not a total psychopath." And he gets the bad ending on purpose.
Oh.
And it's just, because he has played the game as a face this whole time, the heel turn is amazing.
Oh.
Did you have to push that vase onto the switch?
Yes, you are correct.
Ah.
Back we go.
Oh,
just
my
another day in the
goodness.
life of
Try
a
and
prince.
roll when you hit the ground.
No.
Another day in the life of
I
Stonehenge.
prefer to take the impact through my knees.
It'll be fine.
Just
I won't
like
feel
Mike
it.
Bailey would have done.
I won't feel it when I'm 40.
Hey, Mike Bailey
Aye.
reference.
I don't know who that is.
Call him
Yeah,
nerd.
we call him nerd because he looks like a nerd.
No, this is something you do in Fatal Frame, the third one. There are 3 playable characters. One of them is a male. I think the only male playable character in the series.
I don't know.
And his thing is that he's not got very good spirit energy, so he can't really fight the ghosts at all.
You can't camera good.
But he's strong, so he can push all the chests aside and do all of this stuff.
I tried to roll just then, by the way.
And then he goes, "Oh, I've pushed the chest aside, but it's far too small. If only there was a girl." And then when you switch to one of the female characters who couldn't push the thing aside, oh, there's a passageway.
Hey.
Are we going to ignore the blue screen just there?
Yeah, don't worry about that.
It did flicker a little.
Don't worry about that.
Okay.
I don't think it blue screened. I think it was a shot of like
Artistic choice is the word. Are the
Ah.
words you're looking for. Artistic choice. Nothing in this game is bad. Except those bird enemies.
There are a lot of really good things in Fatal Frame 3, and I kind
New
of...
sword! Let's get a new sword, then we'll
new
call it.
weapons!
That's a good place to end.
I kind of want to play
Oh,
the
I'm
game,
getting wrecked.
Oh, you get right.
I'm never gonna get that sword at this rate.
but the game is really, really long, and also Silent Hill 4, so...
What about Silent Hill 4?
Fatal Frame 3 is shot for shot Silent Hill 4.
Wow.
Huh.
Like, you start off in a house, and you go to the other world through your bedroom /
I didn't mean to
whatever. Monsters can't hurt you in the real world until they can. And then eventually there becomes this ever-present threat that you have to get rid of with candles. There's just so many plot points are shot for shot.
Which was first?
I
The
don't
Room?
know.
I want to say The Room.
Probably The Room.
Yeah. I think Fatal Frame generally is a later series, isn't it?
But there is... Okay, it's got one of my favourite moments in it where... The brief explanation, Fatal Frame 3 is a mashup of the previous two games.
Yeah.
You go to... There's a plot reason for it, but basically you explore like traumatic events throughout history. And because you're staying with Miku from the first game, she dreams of the mansion from the first game.
What a match.
And in turn dreams of the village from the second game because of reasons. And one bit you find a doll just sitting on the side. And it's literally one of the prop dolls from, I forget which household it is in Fatal Frame 2. And I went up to it, and it's obviously there for like, I guess, smarks, if you want to call them that, like me, who goes, oh, that's very clearly, the twin doll from the thing. So I look at it through the camera, and as I'm doing it, the doll is programmed to turn and look at you.
Oh, nice.
And at which point I threw my controller down and ran away. It was obviously there to trip up fans of the series and go, gotcha.
I really want to play something from that series.
Yeah. When I played Fatal Frame 2 back when I was in my late teens, that
Yes.
was really scary.
Yeah.
It was at the AMG.
This
So it was a brightly lit room full of people,
So that's
and
terrifying.
I was terrified.
Oh, I thought you were like in-game? No, it's not. But AMG, yes.
Yeah.
Lots of terrifying anime fans.
Yeah. But yeah, so when you're saying basically smarks, like the classic thing when you're referencing things smarks do is when Bray Wyatt debuted, the crowd all yelled. I say the crowd like the
She shot me! Sorry.
Oh!
She actually shot me then. God damn it.
The smarks in the crowd started yelling Husky Harris because that was his previous gimmick.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Can you get a quick gulp of health?
No, not with this situation.
So because of that, I'm basically imagining you're playing this game and you're just chanting other roles the voice actors did at them.
Well, Robin Atkin
or just yelling Husky Harris at them.
Robin Atkin Downs is in it, and he's in everything lately, so...
Master Miller.
Have you played the remake? Oh my god, they made the worst choice!
Remake of...
Fatal Frame 2 on the Wii.
Alright.
Everyone's English!
El Japano.
Like, the twins are still called, like, Miyu and Mayu, but they turn up in the haunted village, and they
Miyu.
talk like this.
Alright, Miyu.
We've got to get out and fight all of these ghosts.
Oh no.
Bloody
And it's just... Why?
Pay attention to the groves, Miyu.
There's...
I think it's usually fine if it's like the person's actual accent, but sometimes it is just a really fake sounding accent.
It's not even... the fact that it's... Well, I mean, you played Fatal Frame 2. Japan, the game.
Yeah, but...
Like...
Yeah, but if it's in English, then... You can't just always have it be posh British kind of thing.
I guess, but...
Because,
Also,
say if they had like a distinct Tokyo accent, You know, what's that going to translate to?
Yeah, I suppose.
Scouts.
But like, I'm used.
Nice.
I'm
Oh
used
no, there's ghosts.
I'm used to it being that kind
I
of.
find a camera.
I guess I'm used to it being that sort of, I guess, non-regional English, like they occasionally have in games. But I don't know. The thing I do like that they did with the remake of Fatal Frame 2 is they tweaked one of the ghost's behaviors to take into account the new controls.
Huh.
The broken neck woman. Her thing is that she appears behind you a lot, so you have to turn. And if you turn using the thumbstick, it's really, really slowly. And she has a behavior where she will lean her head into the side of the frame as you are turning.
That's really cool.
And it's got this really unnatural bob to it.
That's
And
awesome.
she's all wide-eyed and creepy anyway.
Of course she is.
And it's just... Ugh.
That sounds great. I really want to play one of those, but I have no means to. Didn't that just open?
Come to think of it, the broken neck woman, there's 2 instances of her in the first game, but I've never seen it recreated. And I'm sure they're bugs, but they were just perfect.
Have you pushed it back hard enough?
Yeah, no, it's
Maybe you
definitely
need to go step on the other one?
it's compressed.
Was it though?
Yeah, it was. It definitely was.
But one of the times I can hear her theme tune going, and the little filaments lit up, so there's a ghost in here somewhere, so I don't know where it is. And as I got to the plot door, she just leant through it and fell out of it, which I'm sure is a bug,
That's for
because
the new
I've
sword.
never seen that before. And the other time she was stood in front of a mirror looking at herself. Because of the way she is, she was stood backwards. Kind of. It's hard to explain, but it looked like she was admiring herself in the mirror, but she'd probably just spawned but not aggroed.
Can't do anything with that.
Yeah,
But-
that's weird.
Oh goodness, that video game.
Spooky video game.
Fatal Frame 1 to this day legitimately terrifies me. To the point I don't want to play it anymore, but I do.
I really want to play it now. You maybe want to play it. That's where it came from.
Would you like to borrow it?
I would love to play
I've got both languages.
I don't think I have any means of playing it. All I have is a PS4. I think that will work.
Oh, clunky console, no backwards compatibility.
That's a secret. It's a good console. It's a great console. It doesn't have the backwards compatibility.
Oh! Goodness, what happened then? I'm not sure. Wait,
Maybe you flip up the wall.
so yeah, she's
when
pushing
you-
that
when you
one. Do
flip
you
it?
have to push that one while Farah pushes number 3?
I feel like there's something else that I'm missing from this.
You run down and get through that door before it closes. It's on your right.
It's extremely unlikely.
It's that way.
Oh, look at
Not
this.
if you
Moving so
wade through the
slow.
water.
Just like Edward Kenway would have done to get over the wall.
Oh, that is the best run.
I love it.
It's the stupidest run. Yeah, no, you could have made that.
Probably could have done that.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, if
Yeah,
you take the stairs.
because you faffed about for a good long while and you still made it. You did though. It happened. We all saw it. It was
If we run into the save point.
live on stream.
What do you think, chat? Did he do well?
Thanks,
Oh,
chat.
Didn't he do well?
Comments are flooding in about how well you done did.
I did it that time though, did you see? Prince of Persia.
Prince. Oh, you've been.
I did it. As Simon is defeated, he disappears into thin air.
You defeated the problem.
The water.
I don't know.
I defeated the Dahaka. Look forward to that.
Yeah.
It's going
If
down.
it spawns.
Oh, is that what this is now? There's a fight now?
No.
Is this an arena?
No, I'm referencing the next Prince of Persia game.
Oh.
That's what I think I do here now.
Learn the lore, Andy.
Yeah, come on. The
Okay,
Dahaka is a
see
thing
what
that
door that
chases
opens
you.
when you stand on the thingamabob?
The one in the middle there?
Yeah.
It's a thing that chases you, and when it chases you, Godsmack plays. I am not making this up.
Oh, I forgot Godsmacker in that game.
A friend of mine was completely unrelated to Godsmack, but tangentially in my head. A friend of mine was talking to me today about Down with the Sickness.
Oh, You know.
What she likes to do is the oh bit and then segue into duck noises.
Oh.
Oh, quack, 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 quack.
Okay.
I think it's hilarious. Shut up. Carol, you are right to think that.
I laughed a bit on the inside, but it wasn't enough to break through my.
That means not on the outside.
But not enough to break through my broken emotions.
Is this why you want to play Fatal Frame, to feel something?
Maybe it is. Maybe it is.
If only just abject terror.
Even if it's pain. Wow, we're getting dark now.
Well, no, to its credit, the game is really, really scary for a lot of different reasons.
Damn it.
I mean, effectively, you are completely powerless in the game, which is really good for a spooky game.
I mean, not to the same degree as your amnesias and your outlasts, because you have a camera.
You have a camera, but all it does is make the ghosts leave you alone for a bit.
But that's more than what you have in those other games.
Like in the canon ending, you defeat 0 ghosts during Fatal Frame.
I was actually fine. It was just to save time. He survived that perfectly fine. He's okay, folks.
Well, there's also things like a lot of the ghosts have different. Some of them are just wait until they face you and shoot. But then there's things like the blind woman who can only hear you. So if you stand still, you're fine-ish.
Why is there not a VR Fatal Frame? Or is there? It seems really obvious that would be.
The closest thing to that they have done is the AR one on 3DS.
Right.
Wherein you have to fight ghosts about your house. Which is basically just a layer of like filter obfuscation on your front camera. You know?
Yeah.
I hope that wasn't a plot brick.
It's better tech than Fellowship of the Ring.
Demonstrably.
Demonstratably.
I think I do need to go back, actually, in this bit.
Do go forward.
So I'm going to go through this one hallway.
I don't think you do.
I mean, where though?
Just have a look around quickly.
Because I seem to remember that.
Did that side? Did you do all the
I
things
did the
on
other
that
side.
You did both sides.
I did both sides. You were not in the room when I did it.
One of the spookiest
I'm going back.
ghosts
I'm going back.
has the AI that she just stands behind
Wait,
closed
go back,
doors.
go back. Did you go through the door on the right there? That one in front of you.
This one?
Yeah.
Can't get through that.
Oh no, you really.
That is for the new sword.
And so's the
wall, which is a secret.
Can you just walk down that hole?
I'm going here.
No,
Right,
no,
right,
down
right.
that hole where you put the brick.
You're right.
No, you cannot. You cannot. I'm going to try it now because I'm doubting it.
That's behind you. Yes, that's fine.
But yeah, no. Again, talking about Fatal
Ooh.
Frame because I love it. There's a ghost whose AI is basically hide behind closed doors.
Yeah.
So you think you're going to make progress through the level, and you just slide the door open, and oh, she's just stood there. Okay, now it's a fight.
It's like PT. A little bit.
It's closer to, you know, in Dead Space, that one guy that gets you at the workbench.
Oh.
It's closer to that.
That's the worst.
Because it's like you are locked in this animation, and you think you're safe, but okay, no, I'm not.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
No, you're right. Good. No, fair enough.
Yeah, I remembered.
You did it.
I did, in fact, do it.
You win it, the prince.
Played this a lot as a teenager. That explains it.
Me too, but I forgot that.
No.
I get the feeling like
I know that goes down there, come on.
what the suffering was to me, this is to you.
Maybe.
Yeah, probably.
Like, I have done that game backwards and forwards.
I know Warrior Within a little bit better than this. But
And I kind of want to... Alright, I did a playthrough of the suffering. YouTube has chewed up those videos and spat them out. I'm so upset. I kind of want to do it again with Stonehenge Gaming, so I can be like, no guys, look.
I've never played them, so I'd be interested to see that.
I picked it up because it looks like one of my favorite things, and that is... It thinks it is the grittiest and edgiest thing, and it's taking itself so seriously. But then I actually got to playing it and like, oh, it's good.
What happened here?
You just went in a little circle.
Yeah.
It's a good opportunity to sing a lot of Coed in Cambria.
Like, give you a good example. I picked up an album called Methods to End It All by Tears of Mankind. Doesn't that sound like it's gonna be hilarious?
Sounds like.
Actually, it's a good album.
What do?
It's a pretty good album, though.
Sidle.
Okay.
And that's what I thought I was getting into with The Suffering.
What you were saying about
But
thinking it's the edgiest thing in the world.
Yeah.
That is Warrior Within.
Yeah. So edgy.
For real.
Is it called The Suffering?
I mean,
Like,
No, it's called The Warrior Within.
when it's the sequel to this magical Arabian Nights style game.
well, see, I can. The Warrior Within, I can kind of get it, because, like, as is my understanding, the prince is just a bit of an arrogant dick.
He is in the first two, yeah.
Well, no, but, like, this character.
Yeah.
Kind of an arrogant dick. But, actually, when he puts his mind to it, he's good at all the flips. He's got a Warrior Within title drop.
Yeah, so the thing in Warrior Within is, like, he's incredibly selfish. Because everything he does is to save his own back.
Yeah.
Whereas in this, it's like, he's, trying to save Farah when, he falls in love with her. And then Two Thrones, the evil prince is supposed to be him in Warrior Within. Because he's like, oh, do what you want, be selfish. And the normal prince is supposed to be him in this. So I've read something.
Oh!
He has a
sick burn.
sword made of whips.
Yes, he
I
does.
got that slightly backwards.
But you did. But I always like that detail. Oh, god damn it! I thought we were right near the sword.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's like Ivy
It's like-
Valentine, or...
Where it when
Yes,
it comes to
that's
like
exactly right.
edgy weapons, whip sword is, I think, probably like the edgiest one.
Ring blades?
Yeah.
Ring blades?
Kooky goth girl from Soul
Soul
Calibur.
Calibur. Talon?
Yeah, but
No,
you have to, like,
Talon.
describe what it is.
Kira.
Sorry?
Tira.
Describe what it is.
It's a
Giant ring.
sword that's just a giant ring. And you spin it around on your wrist like a hula hoop, but it's a blade!
So it's like a giant thingy, not katana.
Chakram.
Yeah, chakram.
Giant one of those, the size of a human.
That's kind of dumb.
It's just fun to play as though.
It's fun to play as. man.
I learned all the frame data.
I learned frame data for one move for one character, it's all I needed. Astaroth has this move that's like back down and heavy attack. It has a 2-second wind up, but it wins every fight.
Nice.
Like, the AI cannot handle that tech. It doesn't, like... Why would you do the slowest move in the game? It says as it dies in one hit. Is the sword up those stairs? Is that what that is?
We're close. We should be close. I thought we were closer than we actually are.
I'm not trying to end this. I'm saying, is that where
I
is?
am.
I'm pretty tired.
For good reasons.
I gotta go to Chester in the morning.
And it's 20 past midnight. My goodness.
It's 2 in the morning.
It's already tomorrow. I'm already at the museum right now.
I was wondering what all this armor was about doing in my flat. Tell me of the Saxons.
We're doing about
No,
that.
the
and
Saxons don't date after 1689.
Were the
Not
Saxons wrong?
really. Probably. I don't know.
I have
making
a
a
reaction image.
reference?
Sorry?
You making a reference
I'm-
to something?
Have I not shown you that? Okay, it's Principal Charlemagne
Where the hell
going.
did he go?
Am I so out of touch? No, it's the Saxons who are wrong. I'm like, I've used this reaction image multiple times and people are always baffled. Why do you have a Charlemagne reaction image?
Why don't you not have more?
To
Maybe
which I
just play
respond.
Christopher Lee's album.
To which I respond with Charlemagne in his little pillow fort saying no Saxons allowed.
Oh, that's adorable.
To be fair, he was trying to bring the Saxons into his empire. It's not his fault they were defiant for some reason.
Do you know what? That could be said to be a lot of things, Simon. I mean, if the Saxons had just bent the knee, I'm just saying.
That's the joke.
And the knee.
Well, alright then.
Let's get that sword.
let's
If there's another thing I have to do before the sword, we're going.
This controller will be thrown.
Basically, the next save point we see that's not this one.
You will know if we don't get the sword because I will immediately cut to the ending sequence now.
This looks like a fight. Is this a fight?
The generation online.
What the?
What? Whoa! Nice!
Artistic choice?
Just hiding in a cupboard. The monsters can't get you there.
No idea if I'm supposed to do anything with this.
There's a swingy bar up to the top left, isn't there?
Oh yeah, there was a swing.
Yeah.
Very well done.
Now who remembers the game? Not me, I just saw it.
Used your eyeballs.
These are
Oh, okay, this is another thing that I have to do before the sword, so... See you next time!
It's giving you a chance to rewind it.
No, it's fine.